Welcome to Williams-Bright Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. You work the entire season to put yourself in position to thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications of plenty. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Restays, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, the head coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. And not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he is taking them to where they thought they could go. And he has got to get out to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. From deep, it's Hawkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella. He delivered. So
makes the catch, and he's free. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Got the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Making the adjustment on the play. The give. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. This matchup, two teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoff, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all, but only one can walk out of here with the dub.
Right, and what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff, and I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season on the committee and show them, like, hey, we're the best in the country.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive in this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Throwing, Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity put together.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
The did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The Volunteers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes DJ Lagway. A couple of big-time signal callers on display, and we expect a lot of points to be put up in this one.
And I know Reese already talked about the quarterbacks. These are two really good football teams. Like, I'm excited to watch them throughout the season and where they could go and where they could get to, because there's a lot of potential, a lot of talent. Obviously, the triggermen, they're the reason it goes. And they're the spotlight tonight, Palmer, for quarterbacks like you that love QB.
No doubt about it, man. And this is what college football is all about. These are the games, especially as a quarterback, that you look forward to the most. Going up against great competition, another good quarterback on the other sideline, and coming out on top. You can't overthink it. You can't try to do too much. You have to operate within your offense and put trust in your teammates to get it done.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to quiet this crowd, DJ Lagway. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Sellers. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Stopped right there. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out to them?
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Sellers on the play action. Look out! He turns it loose to the left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
And the Gamecocks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. Past the 6. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Bishop. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Here's Lagway to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
He's got great speed. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Great place to start for this offense. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go play action with Sellers. Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Tuggle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Gamecocks are threatening in the red zone. Here's Sellers to throw. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Might as well run him again. Here's a... and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Left side is Bishop. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way.
Come on, how they call defensive holding on a run play? Come on.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Lagway fires to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. You reach this portion of the season, in games like this, top 5 showdown can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statements.
He wants to go deep. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That
makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey, guys, down here on the South Carolina sideline, their running back is making a little bit of history, and his teammates are very aware. That last touchdown, rushing touchdown, put him at the top of school history for this season. Guys are fired up, making sure he gets the game ball right there. He's trying to get his helmet back on and get ready to run back out there and make even more history here today. But guys are very aware that he's doing something special out on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Henderson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Sellers. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's complete. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out wide left, it's Tuggle. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I love the aggressiveness and physicality of this defense. 3rd down, they run the football. You say absolutely not. This is a strength of this offense. Usually, they're really good at converting 3rd downs. This defense just stood up and made a play.
Left side is Hawkins. Just couldn't find any running room. He'll lose a yard, and they'll turn it over on downs. There he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Running behind that left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on second down. Play fake Lagway. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Vols will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second and long here. Sellers. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Sellers from the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The give on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Sellers to throw.
Well, if you needed any evidence...
Makes a grab and room to run. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Motion from the wideout. Throwing, Lagway. Under pressure. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Soft spot in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it on 1st and goal. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quick give, it's Bishop. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Now on the move. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. He's going for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown ball.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Down here on the Gamecock sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Throwing, Sellers. They're all over him. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. They get to him as he throws. Complete in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 11 team, the NC State Wolfpack. And it's the Demon Deacons coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Vols will hustle to the line.
Man, what a run by the quarterback. I got to tell you, if I was his coach, I would tell him, hey, man, at any point in this game, if you just feel like taking off and running, go for it. Just go right ahead because he can do things like that. That's an RPO. He's supposed to throw the football, but nobody's open. He sees a lane, he sees green grass, and off he goes. And it's not just a 5-10-yard gainer. This guy's generating explosive home run plays because of his athleticism. This dude's just on another level right now.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Hits inside. It's Bishop. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the gun, running back on the move. Brings into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here. Nice job being in space, getting him.
Touchdown, Tennessee! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Got the first down. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some room.
Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Flip it out to the back on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the grab in their space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This area chunk plays.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Drops back. It's Sellers. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Out wide left, it's Hawkins. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Driving forward, it's Payne. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it.
Dude, 4th and inches. If I can't get inches, I deserve to lose football games. So I'm going for it on 4th and inches every single time.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he makes the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
Snags it, and there's running room. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. See some running room.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Give to the running back. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. Touchdown Volunteers. And the comeback is on. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey, guys, down here on the South Carolina sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Lost, the defense is wide open. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that is how you answer. The other side cuts into your lead. You know what you do? First play, be aggressive, make the big play, snatch the momentum right back in this football game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. At the 35, he's loose. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Trying to get outside, it's Bishop. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Lagway wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he's still running after the move. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. Makes one man miss. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy...
And the trick play, and it won't work. The defense all over him before he can even turn the ball loose. They're lucky to hang on to the football. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Lagway. Uncorks one. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, ball. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. And they tacked on the extra point. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sellers to throw. Back's got it on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. He'll pull it down. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big line.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Throwing, Sellers. Finds his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Follows his blocks. It's Payne. Looking for room at the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. The handoff. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
On the direct snap, it's Henderson. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles.
Caught, and he's got room. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Here's Lagway to pass. Out wide right, it's Bishop. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's...
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You know, I feel for this offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Gets rid of it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Volunteers are marching down the field. Lagway. Working that left side now. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll move the wide receiver. They go play action with Lagway. Complete downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Bishop. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost yardage leaves him looking at 2nd and 14. Throwing, Lagway. Rush right in his face. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this guy has had himself a day. Already over 100 yards receiving in the game, so no wonder the quarterback's looking his way, and no wonder the defense now has finally figured out they're trying to throw it to him. So we got to cover him. We got to knock balls down to force incompletions.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Lagway. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They put the brakes on it. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Now here's Lagway. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Rid of it on the RPO. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rush is on. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Looking for room. It's Bishop. Defense all over him.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Flagway wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. Third down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Flagway to throw for it on fourth. Extending the play. Keeps it and gets the first down. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Motion from the back. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bishop. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And that critical extra point was good, and we are locked up late. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player.
Breaks away on the left. Past the 30. Inside the touchdown Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the fourth. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's Lagway to pass. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Lagway trying to be heard about the noise. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vols!
And And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Henderson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And this offense can stay balanced because they still have those 3 timeouts in their pocket. They need to put a good drive together, but right now they're continuing to stay balanced. They might need to get a little pass happy and a little bit more aggressive after this.
Right back to the well. Across the 45. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Henderson. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And this run defense, man, they've got to do a better job down the stretch. Like, they've got to stop the run. Can't let them get these chunk plays on the ground.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Sellers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's Henderson. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Run in the red zone, it's Henderson. Touchdown, South Carolina! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Flag wave. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. He's taking a deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.